Hi there. You know why we're out here? Just trying to be a voice for the babies. You gonna talk to us for a few minutes?
I actually had a question for you guys.
Okay.
That's bright out here.
It is.
So I understand what you're doing. I understand the reasoning as to why.
Mm-hmm.
But I've noticed something a couple of times out here. Not specifically with you guys, although it might have been. Never had an opportunity to be face to face before.
My name's Anne, by the way.
Hi, I'm Damien.
I'm Allura.
Nice to meet you, Laura. Nice to meet you as well. I've noticed this a couple of times. Now, obviously part of what you use to get your message out there sometimes is rather graphic depictions of a fetus post-abortion. It's effective. That sort of thing is propaganda has been working for a very, very long time. Goes all the way back to the Romans. But something that's always kind of concerned me, and I haven't seen it much lately, is you'll have these signs out. At the same time, you have young children with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering, why? Like with making it the least judgmental way I possibly can, because obviously
Okay.
I'm opening to having my mind changed about what my perception of that is.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that a good idea?
Well, the moms and dads who come out with us and they bring their little children, they're passionate about seeing abortion end. And what happens, what you see on those pictures, that is what really happens in an abortion. It's not made up, it's not some fake pictures. That's what really happens in an abortion.
Right.
So we are passionate about ending that. We want that stopped. We don't want that to be legal anymore. We don't want that to be something that people even think is okay. So they're raising their children to believe that way, to understand that there are people who do this to their little children, to their babies. And they're raising their children to stand up for life, to be a voice for the voiceless.
Or a young relative of yours that you brought
My
out?
children are grown. My children are all grown, but my daughter has brought her children out. And
How old are her children, if you don't mind me asking?
they came out, I guess, when they were 3.
Okay.
But we have, people bring their kids out at all different ages. And you know what? Kids actually are not as traumatized by the pictures as you might think. They actually...
Well, not that I think it's traumatizing to them. More I see that and I go, would you let that child at the tender age of 3 watch an R-rated cannibal horror flick? Would you take that child around the internet and show them German poop porn? These are all things that are out there, and we still find it to be a good idea generally to screen that sort of exposure at a certain age, and do you not see the connection, or am I shooting in the dark here?
We hate those signs. We actually hate them. When we bring them out and we're in neighborhoods and we see, moms driving past, taking their kids to soccer practice or whatever, if we have an opportunity to talk to the moms, we definitely explain to them that we hate those signs. We do. I can't even look at them. It upsets me so bad that our culture says that it's okay to do that to little babies. So what we're doing with the children is we're bringing them out, like I said, 3-year-olds aren't even going to be affected by it anyway. They just don't get it. But when you get into elementary school, middle school, elementary school, if these kids, if they're in public school and they're out, they're going to the mall with their parents, they're in play groups, they're going out trick-or-treating with friends, they're seeing things. If their parents are watching, if their parents are watching movies, like, I'm not talking about our people, I'm talking about people in a neighborhood. If the parents are if they have TV on in their house, they're being exposed to things. And these kids, they're going to be bombarded once they get into elementary school. Once they're in public school, they're bombarded with images, sexual images, images of, all kinds of things, drugs and violence and all kinds of stuff. So what we want to do is to have them on the side of defending the weak and to be a voice for the voiceless. And so we're raising them up, and when my kids were younger, we're raising our children up to be, movers and shakers in this world, to not just sit by and let things happen.
I apologize, but
That's okay.
I do have to go.
Okay. Would you just take this? It's stuff that you could read when you get a chance. And is it Damon or Damien?
Damien. And
Damien,
you just handed me something that I expressed extreme disinterest in. So you can go ahead and take
You?
these back.
But you're an adult, right?
Doesn't
So
mean
you
I
can
wanna see
handle
it.
this?
Doesn't mean I want to see it.
All right, well, how about if you just take this?
Sure.
Will you read it?
I will.
Next Wednesday, come by, say hi. Okay, have a good day, Damien. Thank you for stopping to talk.